Today's guest, Arvind Bijwe, worked with various renowned corporates for 18 years in key positions. He left the corporate world to follow his passion. His heart yearned for sports. Sports always played a vital role in his life. He has participated in many adventure activities like Everest Base Camp Trek, scuba diving at Koh Tao, paragliding in Bir Bailing, cycling in Manali Leh Kardungla, 10,000-kilometer road trip in Iran from Gulf Sea to Caspian Sea, brevet cycling, Route 66 road trip, and the list goes on. Arvind started his own fitness club in Pune in 2010. He is the co-founder of Run Buddies and Everest Base Camp Marathon. He is also the race director for marathons like Kundalika River Marathon, Darshet River Marathon, NIO Vision Marathon, Western Ghat Ultra, Kargil International Marathon, Suljarathon, and many more. Arvind is a fitness freak. He likes to run for fitness and charity.
Welcome viewers to this episode of Life, Success, Careers and Marks. So today we have a very distinguished personality, Mr. Arvind Bijwe. So let's try to understand with him what he feels about his life, his success and his career. So Arvind, welcome to this show.
When I look back in my school days or look back my college or my academics, I used to stammer also, So always have that inferior complex. What's going to happen with your life, and and then the life begins. That I'm a Zorba the Buddha kind of a guy. I like those all the materialistic thing also, and I also believe in the minimalistic thing also, and I believe also in the try to be grounded and all this thing. So that way I feel I've done something with my life. Success as per society is basically they look at your house, how big is your house, how luxurious is the house, what kind of a car you drive, and have you traveled to foreign countries and all. So if that is success, so I think I've done all that long time back. And but as I say that for me the success is I am in the field which I love, and I have no regret about what I'm doing in life. I never say that I'm tired and all these things. So that's, I think, makes me happy. At the end of the day, when I come home, I'm really happy. I have freedom to grow my beard and grow my hair. I mean that's the
perfect. There is a general feeling in the society that unless you score extremely high mark, let's be practical. Everybody cannot be a gold medalist.
Absolutely,
right?
Absolutely.
So then these people feel rejected and probably depressed.
Yeah.
So and they have a feeling कि life खत्म हो गई.
Yeah.
If I have not got a gold medal or I have not scored 100%, then life खत्म हो गई. और ये feeling जो है ये प्राइमरी केजी बच्चे से तो कॉलेज के बच्चे तक जो पीजी में है उस तक सब में आती है. I want you to talk about how were you as a student, and do you think कि ये marks का जो भी फंडा लोग कैरी करते हैं वो सही है, वो perception सही है, and does it really matter? How critical is that in life?
I can call myself a dropout. Basically, I was never good in academics and never had any great marks, whether it's school or college or whatever I've studied. It is completely irrelevant to what I'm doing currently. Basically, you say these parents are creating a pressure. I feel the parents pass their fear to their kids. That
very
is,
very well said.
That is something I think kids needs to understand that it's too early. I mean, life खत्म नहीं हो सकती यार. Life तो खत्म 40 में भी नहीं होगी. I mean, you can start any time. I mean, that's very very important. And I think probably no school or no college or no marks is going to teach you this. What you have to learn from life is that you can start any time fresh. I mean, that's very very important. So. And my academics, if you ask me, sitting in the front bench, but we used to behave like a backbenchers, and never focus on the study. We have done everything other than the study in the school and college. I probably was the only student in some college like Shivaji Science, which is the most reputed college in Nagpur those days, who took a drop in the 12th standard. So I think it's just it doesn't matter. All these marks and all are not that relevant in life as per me. It doesn't mean that people should not study. I mean, if you are good in study, you must study.
Yeah, I mean, see, the point is very simple. Studies are very important, and our education system is designed in such a way that you are till 10th at least. You are taught about everything. So, be it politics, how the parliament works, and from there to arithmetic to everything that impacts a person in real life. So, what is it that makes a person successful? If marks are not the only criteria, then what is it that really makes a person successful in life?
Yeah, I think that's a good question from my perspective. So, as I was not good at studies and there's no good academic background, I started my career with sales, and I was doing sales, and then I got into marketing, and then I used to ask myself, what exactly you want in life? I mean, I didn't have a great background. I started my career on cycle. My first salary was $854, I still remember. And then you move to a career where you have a chauffeur-driven car, you have a good house, you have a cabin to sit, and you have people reporting to you. And then, in spite of all that, I used to feel it's never ending. I mean, you move from a smaller house to bigger house and bigger house to another bigger house, and it's just a never ending story. Then I sat and I asked myself, what do you really, what really matters to you? And I started penning down. I have this concept of purpose of life and all this thing. And then I said to myself, this one thing which I can do anytime is basically I can be on the ground, on the court, on the sports, this thing, all entire my day. So I decided that I want to do that. So that identifying really what you like, that's very, very important in life. It can be anything. I'm not saying it can be study. I mean, if you are good at study and if you are good in biology, you probably focus on biology. Or if you're good in anything, in science or maths, and every field has a potential. If you put your heart and soul, it will. I mean, I keep saying this कि अगर तुम ईमानदारी से कोई काम करो और तुम सक्सेसफुल नहीं होगे, ऐसा पॉसिबल ही नहीं है. It is just that कि don't do it half-heartedly, don't do it superficially, and that's what you have to really ask yourself कि what you really like that one thing. I mean, there are examples. There is this lady in London. I mean, she used to make puran poli and she made a fortune out of it. So is basically you have to ask yourself, what is that one thing which I'm good at and I really love doing it, and then if you follow that, I think no one can stop you from being a successful.
Right. So you are saying follow your passion first of all.
Absolutely.
Identify what is your true potential.
Absolutely.
What is it that you really like?
Yeah.
You are good at.
Yeah.
And then follow your passion. Learn whatever is required to gain additional knowledge into that field.
Absolutely.
And then be consistent with that.
Yeah.
So half-hearted efforts don't make you successful.
Yeah, because you're saying that you love doing it, then there's no question of half-hearted.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying, see, there is no free lunch, whichever field you do. Whether you are, even if you are good in studies, you still have to crack the exam. You still have to compete with other thing. I mean, there's a competition everywhere.
Absolutely.
You'll have to put effort. You'll have to put effort. Every field there will be pros and cons. I mean, I keep saying that I love sports, I'm happy, but there are also pros and cons. There are also challenges which will happen. But you'll also at least have a satisfaction that you are doing what you decided. It's not someone else chosen for you.
Right.
So I think that's what I will say.
You said you penned down whatever your likings were.
Yeah.
And you decided to follow a different path. Once you are very confident that this is what I really want to do in my life.
Yeah.
What was your age at that time?
Okay. Just say it. My career is quite a roller coaster thing, because there are lots of ups and downs and lots of changes. Like I join a job, I did a business, I fail, I again got taken a job, the company got shut down. So a lot of things happens in life. So every time I used to tell me कि ठीक है यार, कुछ ना कुछ तो हो जाएगा.
ये दिन भी निकल जाएंगे.
Basically. And now this is Corona, so I don't know what's going to happen next. But I know I'm very confident कि will
जो भी होगा अच्छा ही होगा.
जो भी होगा अच्छा होगा. I was 31. I was handling 4 states. I was a youngest regional manager, and I was doing really good. I mean, this I'm talking about I'm 45 now, so I'm talking about how many years back?
15 years back.
15 years back, 15 years back, and those days, 18-20 lakh rupees per annum was a huge salary.
Absolutely.
And I read this sunscreen speech which says that enjoy the power and beauty of a youth. Never mind, you'll not understand the power and beauty of a youth until it's faded. And that thing hit me because I used to always saying that I'm not doing what I actually like, and sports need those fitness and all those things. And that's where I was at the age of 30, 31, and then I pinned down few things and I said I have to move. I quit my job. Haven't told my mom for 3 months. I used to wear a tie, set up my business, and I think that was the best decision I have taken in life.
What's your message to the youngsters?
Key in life is attitude basically. I think attitude is everything, is what my personal experience is like. Sometimes how talented you are, how brilliant you are, how knowledgeable you are, more than all these things, attitude is very, very important, which will help you to be successful in life. I mean, I'm very surprised how people can do suicide in the age of, I mean, they're in 10th standard and they're at 12th standard. I mean, you haven't even seen life, you know nothing. I know a lot of successful people, they don't even know that they're successful, and they are still struggling. You can start at any age. So that's where the attitude is very important, that be confident and always remember there's plenty of opportunities and there are plenty of resources available. Think about that, and the best thing you should do it for yourself is avoid comparison. Avoid comparison of what my best friend is doing or what my mama's son is doing or family member is doing. You decide what works with you and what is good for you, and I think and then if you yourself is happy, rest doesn't matter. Anyway, you will never be able to happy rest of the world all the time. So don't worry about that. Think about that you are happy. Rest, everything will follow is what I will say.
There are times when people feel depressed, and it's very human, you know. When things don't turn out favorably, you feel unhappy. So that's very obvious.
Yeah.
But then, did you have any support system which helped you overcome that phase?
So there was support system. I mean, my father died when I was 16-year-old. There's no family background in terms of business or something, so everything I have done on my own. And I said education, there's no education background. So, you know, sometimes I keep saying this. So there are two options in life. One is you create a drama कि अरे मेरे पास तो डिग्री भी नहीं है, जॉब भी नहीं मिल रहा है, there is no family background, there is no support system, and you create a drama and you create a reason that
To cry.
Yeah, to cry. And now you have that reason, and then you tell yourself कि okay, मैं कुछ नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ because ये सब नहीं
So many factors.
So I think that is where, you know, instead of creating that drama, think what you have, and that's where this thing. So I never had anything, and I'm happy. I could just I could do all these things because of this attitude that कि instead of doing this रोना धोना कि अरे ये नहीं है वो नहीं है, I thought कि यार उससे कुछ नहीं होगा. एक बात ध्यान में रख लो लाइफ. मतलब if you are unsuccessful, I mean so called unsuccessful, or if you are this thing, you will have friends who will support you and all this thing, but they are not going to support you for the rest of your life. Ultimately, it's you yourself have to do everything. So it's very important that you have to decide what you like and follow your dream.
Perfect. This is what inspires you to, you know, keep running all the time.
Yeah, as I said, I mean, I love every single thing I do. I love it. I love to participate myself, so I participate in cycling, running, and trekking, and every possible game. I play golf, squash, and badminton, everything. But yes, I have one dream that if I can, in some way, some little way, if I can create an Olympian, nothing like it. So we are trying. I mean, we're trying to build up a academy, doing some activity or a little bit support we can do. We are doing, and if I can create that, I'll be very happy.
So Arvind, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you very much. So viewers, see you in the next episode. Thank you very much.